Hi there, my name is Diane, but you can just call me D. In today's video, we're gonna be going over a monthly prep and reflect for the month of January into February. So basically this is part 2 of the new series that I've implemented on this channel, where in the first video I do a monthly reset of the previous month. It's basically me doing a to-do list of things I'd like to do in that day to feel refreshed. And it's self-care, it's projects, it's productivity, actions and tasks. In this second video, I basically take a look at the past month, just have a general overview of how it went in terms of my channel, my reading, anything else I think I want to talk about. I reflect on that, and then I prep the next month in terms of content mostly. Sometimes I might do budget as well, but for this time around I haven't needed to do that yet. So I prepared a little presentation, so we're gonna go through it together. I am really excited. The monthly prep and reflect. For the overview of January for my YouTube channel, here are my two videos that I think were very noteworthy. So in January, I tried to do a sort of bookmas a little bit later than most bookmas videos that have been uploaded on BookTube, I'm sure. But I uploaded 6 videos pretty quickly, talking about my year of 2022 and what I'm foreseeing to happen in 2023. So I had a lot of fun doing those. I wish this was something I could do more easily, but you know, when you have a full-time job, I really don't know how people do it. What I think could be interesting to look at is what is my best performing video versus what is the video I enjoyed filming or doing the most. For January, my best performing video was the one where I talk about my 2023 reading plans, my channel goals, and I also had the special announcement for my book club. It had, I think, 34 views, which is so amazing. I love that. You know, I'm a very small channel and I just enjoy doing videos, and so it's really cool to see it grow a little bit. And so I definitely think it is a testament to being consistent and uploading often. In terms of my favorite video to film, to be frank, the best performing one was probably my favorite video, but I didn't want to repeat it, so I chose the second one in my mind, which was how much I spent on books in 2022. So I think that was also really fun for me, just because I like stats. I like talking about stats and looking at patterns and see if there's any connections that you can make. So that was really fun to do as well. And this one only had 15 views. Both of those videos were really fun for me to film. Alright, next is gonna be my January statistics. So in terms of my channel, I had posted 5 videos, which has been the most I think I've posted in a while. So I'm super proud of that. It was a little bit less the second half of the month. It was a bit harder for me to get videos out, but what I'm happy about is that I maintained my minimum of 4 videos a month, and it doesn't really matter that much how I did it to me. So I had 121 views for the January videos together, and then overall of all my videos that are on my channel in January, I had 155 views, and I gained 2 subscribers, which is so exciting. Thank you so much for subscribing. And just a reminder that if you're not subscribed to my channel, it would mean so much to me if you would just click that subscribe button down below and be part of my community, because that's really what I think we're all here for, as community. So in terms of reading stats, I read 3 books in January. I read 1 soft fantasy, 1 sci-fi, and 1 contemporary thriller. In terms of the star rating, it's always going to be a bit skewed for me because I do a weighted star rating where my enjoyment weighs more than any other categories that I might put for my rating. I didn't put any half stars or 0.25 stars, but in terms of the rating that I personally use, break it down to 0.25 stars. So if you like to see a video about how I rate my books, I would be more than happy to do that. Altogether, in terms of the feeling, I could round it up or down to just a full star rating. So this was quite equal. I had 1 2-star book, I had 1 4-star book, and 1 5-star book. So I am so excited. This was an average rating of 3.58, which is honestly, if you've followed my channel, if you've looked at my 2022 stats videos, it's pretty good. Okay, it's pretty good. We're happy about this. So the first book I read was for my book club, which was The Sanitarium by Sarah Pierce, and I gave this book a 4 stars. So this is the contemporary thriller. I enjoyed the setting. I think it was really well crafted. In terms of the plot, probably the twist let me down the most. Then the next book I read was Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune, and that's the soft fantasy, and this is my 5-star read. I loved it. I see a lot of flaws, and I do understand why a lot of people might not like this book, but that's what I wanted, that's what I was expecting, and I'm glad I got it. The last book I read in January, unfortunately, is Upgrade by Blake Crouch, and this is the sci-fi thriller, and this is the 2-star. It sucks because I was really excited about it. I mean, I pre-ordered it, I bought the hardcover. I just think that Blake Crouch and I are not meshing anymore. I think really Dark Matter was a one-off, and I just don't really enjoy his writing and his plots. If you want to see my in-depth thoughts about this book, I did do a reading vlog about it. It's non-spoilery, but I do talk a little bit in more details about why I didn't enjoy this book. Next is more stats. With those 3 books, I read 1,098 pages. I spent $56.43 on 2 books, and 1 was a gift. So TJ Klune 1 was a gift, and the others I bought myself. 2 were published in 2021 and 1 was published in 2022. 1 was a backlist title that I had on my shelves. Backlist means before the last year, so I had them in 2021. 2 I purchased in 2022. So now we can reflect on how January went, what I thought about it, what were my highs, what were my lows. So in terms of my highs, I think the amount of videos that I uploaded was great. I was really proud of the content that I posted. I was enjoying it filming, I was enjoying it putting them out. I was really just excited to post a lot of videos, so I'm very happy with that. Where I think I could work on is on trying to edit a bit more frequently in order to publish more on time. I think that's really where I had a hard time at the end of January. I just had a lot of video ideas and I started a few clips here and there, but just the editing kind of slows me down, to be honest. There's a lot of pauses that I do, me trying to think about what I want to say, a lot of ums as well. I think that's something that I can work on before filming the video, which would allow the editing process to be a bit smoother. However, I don't know how long it's gonna take me to remove all the ums that I do. It's just, I need practice, I guess. So the more I post videos, hopefully the better I get at just having a good shot, a good clip that doesn't require too much editing, even though I do like to edit titles and transitions and things like that. And I hope that you enjoy seeing those as well. I mean, I'm by no means a professional at all. Sometimes I go a little bit overboard with the editing, I think, which makes it a bit too kitsch, but it's fun, it's fine. And what were some misses and things that I would like to do next time instead? Honestly, it's gonna be the live show from the Sanitarium, from this book. I was supposed to have a live show for my book club. That's the whole point of me trying to build a community by, you know, doing this book club. That's what I'm hoping happens, but I just been quite anxious about it, even though I've made a lot of post-it notes throughout. You know, I had like post-its inside at every certain point, so that's something I want to try to work on, maybe have it in February. And it's the same thing with reading sprints. That's something I want to integrate to my channel, and that's gonna help me focus on reading more as well. However, I think I haven't yet figured out how I want to set it all up, because I want to do my own editing of my slides and all that, but I haven't set that up yet, so I need to work on that. Overall, I'm still pretty happy at how it went in terms of the reading. I mean, I did have a 5 and a 4 stars, so the reading was good. I mean, yeah, I have a 2 star, but we don't talk about it. The video was good, so I'm just hoping that I can build on this momentum that I have going on. Next, we have my goals and intentions for February. So in February, where I want my reading to be at, basically I want to focus on a few challenges that I have. So those are video ideas that I want to make sure I put out. I'm not gonna reveal what they are, but there's a few ideas that I have that I think are gonna be fun to do. Well, actually, maybe in the content planning you'll see, so we'll see. And then I would like to have a sort of a very short romance TBR. So this book I'm currently reading, The Darkness Outside Us, is supposed to be, I think, romance heavy. In terms of my personal goals, I just want to focus on my well-being, how I'm feeling, and what I can do to help me feel good. In terms of my YouTube, I want to focus on editing in time and having a better schedule. So by that I mean it's a bit too early for me to set specific days, but at least to think of having at least 2 videos a week or 1 video a week at least going. So I think I would like that rather than having 0 video for a week and then 3 videos the next week or something crazy, which I don't know if that's gonna happen ever. But and then the last slide that I have, I think, is my potential purchases for February. In January and February there were quite a few books that I was interested in reading. You've seen my 2023 reading goals video. I do talk about the fact that I want to reduce just buying books that I'm excited about before I finish the books that I have on my TBR. So I'm getting there. This is reduced from what it was, and even though there's books I'm really excited about, those I'm still excited about, and I want to make sure I read them before I lose interest, which honestly hasn't happened in a year, so I'm hoping it's not gonna happen in a while. But yeah, I'm super excited to read those ones, and then I'll focus on the next ones that I want to read. And same thing with pre-orders. I would like to reduce the amount of pre-orders only for certain cases and genre. I just want to have a feel of what the overall general population thinks of the book. Talking about pre-orders, I did pre-order 1 book for February. This one is a romantic suspense by Katie Wismer. It's called Broken Perfect Lies, and Katie Wismer is an indie author that I've been buying her books for a while. She's the author of the Marionettes series. I'm on book 3. I need to read it. It's a bit of a chunker. And then her last book in this series is getting published this year. But Broken Perfect Lies is, I think she was pitching it as Hannah Montana, but adult with romance and suspense. I don't really remember exactly, but it sounded really cool. So I got it. We'll see if I enjoy it. We'll see if maybe that's a genre that I enjoy, because, you know, I do like mystery, thriller, suspense kind of atmosphere. I do like romance, so I'm curious to see how those two mesh together. The 3 next books are ones that I want to read, but I so far haven't bought, but I might buy. As long as I continue reading books, then I feel better about buying books, you know? The first one is gonna be Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Foggett. Not sure, I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. I don't have my glasses. So this is a fae fantasy. If I ever get to publish my anticipated new releases for 2023, I will talk more about this there. I've seen it on a few videos so far, so I think people know about it. The next one is a paranormal horror, and it's episode 13 by Craig Deluy, and I think it's told only in mixed media, so you know that I'm probably gonna purchase that, right? I'm really excited about it. I think it's this TV crew who has a paranormal TV show, I think, or something like that, and they are on their 13th episode, and they are allowed to go visit a haunted house, haunted something, horror ensues. So I'm excited about it. This is paranormal, so I'm going into it knowing that it's gonna be paranormal, which is what I like. And then the last one is a thriller. This is The Writing Retreat by Julia Bartz. I was really excited about this book. I think it's a famous writer who organizes that retreat where other writers can come and they all write a book together. Well, they all each write their own books, but they all write together. The best one, I think, is gonna win a publishing deal or a prize or something like that. However, from what I heard, it's a bit over the top, so I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy that, and I don't know if I should purchase it because I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy it. It looks so good that I would definitely buy the hardcover. So what I might end up doing for this one is read a couple of chapters online through my library once it comes out, and if I think I like the tone, then I will purchase it. Alright, so that's it for the presentation. Now let's get into the content planning. So at the time that I'm filming this, we are February 5th. Okay, so I haven't posted any of those videos yet, so I'm a little bit late. That's okay. That's okay. There's gonna be one that's gonna drop today, and then there's gonna be one that's gonna drop midweek at some point. Let's take a look at the sheet. So here is the legend that you can look at. Basically, I have my Twitch game streaming that I want to do. It hasn't yet been something I've been able to do, but that's something I would like to do. And then I've got my YouTube videos. Honestly, it should be the schedule that I would like to strive to, but it hasn't really worked so far for me, so I'm leaving it here. It doesn't really impact how I plan my videos. And then the book live show for my book club. I will announce the next read in my book club because unfortunately the live show was supposed to be when I announce it, so it is what it is. But it's gonna be The Cloisters by Katie Hayes, and this is about a museum, tarot cards, dark secrets. It sounds so interesting. The cover is beautiful, so I'm excited to read that. We'll see if I end up doing the live show though. Maybe I should create a sort of Discord or something. Let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in to participate in. Then I've got work. Sometimes I might have some noteworthy things I have going on at work that I want to note in here, and then I've got some personal things and then others. So this is my calendar. I usually have it on my bigger screen, so I know it does look a bit, it's hard to see a full view of it, but on my bigger screen I can see it all. I'm gonna open my video ideas. Today there's gonna be a video, and I think that's this one, so I'm gonna move this one here. And then the monthly prep, I would like to have it drop on the Tuesday, so I think I'm gonna move the monthly prep. If I'm able to edit it quickly, I'd like to have it posted on this Tuesday, so it's next to the monthly reset. That ideally would be best, or at least next week. So then we have the upgrade vlog. It'll depend on when this video drops. I might change it, but for so far I'm gonna keep it on Thursday. But for sure it's been edited, it's been uploaded, it's good to go. Then I do have a doctor appointment on Saturday. Okay, there is a video idea right there, which is a reading vlog that I think I might be able to put out a little bit earlier than this, but for now I will leave it here. The videos I'd like to definitely have up next week are gonna be my anticipated books releases. So I'd like to do on the 14th. It would be great to have the anticipated romance as well. I know I'm not gonna have something that's romance themed for the month of February, but honestly I really need to put those videos out, because if I don't do them soon, then they're not gonna be relevant anymore. So I want to do those two next week for sure. And then I just need one more video. I'm trying to do 2 a month. So let's do my monthly reset. I'm gonna have my monthly reset drop on for the 28th. That's gonna be my February. I think that should be good because I would have the weekend to prep it, and it wasn't too bad to edit. And then I want my monthly prep and reflect. So here, so it's gonna be in March. It's gonna be like March 2nd, I think. Okay, so that's good. And then here I think I'm gonna give myself an easy video to do. It's gonna be my 5-star predictions, because I do want those out, and I want those out before the video of that week. So yes, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos in the month. That would be amazing. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but that would be great. So, and then I've got a few other ideas that I can still use. Alright, so that was my content planning. I'd be super interested on how you plan your own content if you have a YouTube channel. Also, if you do have a YouTube channel, please leave it down below. I would love to check it out. This was my prep for February and my reflect for January. If you enjoy this new series, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel so much. I'm really excited for what is to come, and I hope you are too. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and if you want to see all the content that I'm hoping to put out for February. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!